Hey, what's up, house groups? First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who served this Sunday for Reach Des Moines, and really to everyone, too, who showed up last week for House Group Serve Week. Not only is it just super fun to serve together and be able to hang out while we're doing some of the tasks that we're doing, but it absolutely makes a physical difference for these organizations and also just a kingdom difference for our city. And there's really no question about that either. It was fun. I spent some time this week just looking back at all of the different organizations that we've partnered with and all of the hours that we've put in together as a church, and it just blew me away to think that this little church plant just in the middle of Iowa can make a difference like this. And so today it might be a little bit different feel for a video tonight, but I wanted to share some of that with you because it kind of just, again, it blew my mind. But also I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt that when you serve, it makes a real difference. And maybe you didn't realize this, but over the past 6 years of doing Reach Des Moines and serving with our house groups, Revision has partnered with 27 different groups and organizations. That's crazy to me. 27 groups, organizations, nonprofits, schools, and places throughout the city of Des Moines have been impacted by the love of Jesus because of you. And over the last 6 years of doing Reach Des Moines, we've had around 2,500 total people serve, which adds up to be about 7,500 hours served, which if you divide that up by a 40-hour work week, it's almost 190 weeks worth of work completed for just one person working full-time. And then I had some fun with the math. We just kind of divide that up, say there's a staff of 10, and it would be about 19 weeks or almost 5 months work of full-time work for an entire staff like that, just towards us using our gifts and ability to help these groups advance their mission forward, both by completing big tasks and moving big rocks like building homes and other things like that, and also completing some of the small tasks and just different things like sorting and stocking shelves and painting and stuff like that allows them to put their energy towards the big stuff and dream big instead of doing some of those mundane tasks. And these numbers don't even include our house groups serving together, which would multiply those numbers by quite a bit, a ton. But this past week, this weekend for Reach Des Moines, we partnered with 6 different organizations in the area. We helped the Des Moines Parks and Rec, which directly helps keep parts of our city clean, which is just cool and easy, something that we can all do. We had a bunch of different people at Bidwell Riverside Food Pantry, which is the highest volume food shelf in Iowa and provides just a dignified shopping experience to refugee and low-income families in the Des Moines area. And it also helps provide accessible education for 2 to 5-year-olds at their Child Development Center. We also had people at Faith and Grace Gardens. It is harvest season, and so we had people helping harvest crops that we also planted early in this year at a different Reach Des Moines, and those will be distributed to over a dozen different food shelves in the Des Moines area, providing fresh produce to those who need it. And we also had people at the Des Moines Children's Museum painting and organizing, which helps them continue providing these awesome services for kids and families in Des Moines. We had a group working at the Habitat for Humanity, building a house that a family will be living in soon at an affordable rate. What a blessing for them, and just to be able to play a role in that process is so cool. And lastly, we had a group at Many Hands for Haiti helping organize and stock shelves and clip tags and sort clothes. And what's cool about Many Hands is that more than 80% of their profits go directly to Haiti and their Love in Action programs that help build families from the ground up by providing educational programs, ag programs, work programs, and so much more. They are doing some incredible things to help end the cycle of poverty in Haiti and make progress in helping create generational sustainability within the family. It is so cool. Now, I know that was a lot, but remember, that's only 6 out of the 27 different organizations that we've partnered with. And that was only 1 week out of the more than 50 we've done as a church, both for Reach Des Moines and House Group Serve Weeks. What we're able to accomplish in a few hours on a Sunday morning would take these organizations weeks to do with their limited staff and resources. And so again, I just want to say thank you so much for playing such a significant part in making a difference, both here in Des Moines and around the world. From the very beginning, we've been a church that doesn't want our sole focus and purpose to be about what we can accomplish within our own church walls, but rather how we as a church can impact the world around us. I can tell you also, it hasn't always been easy to do that. It's not always easy when other churches tell you that you're crazy for taking a Sunday off and spending money instead of taking an offering, as if finances matter more than service. It's not always easy to schedule serves for Sunday mornings and weekday evenings, especially considering like we're trying to partner with organizations that are likely understaffed and under-resourced. So to ask them to staff a serve during those times is never easy because we're asking them to come in for extra time. But it just goes to show how impactful it is to them when we show up consistently, because time and time again, after each Reach Des Moines and each house group serve week, Courtney gets a bunch of thank you emails that talk about what an impact we made and how much of a weight off their shoulders it is to have some of those things done. And if I could just pause for a second here and make one request, I'm going to say it quietly because Courtney's kind of in the office back here, but would you mind just taking a second this week to thank Courtney for all the work that she puts into organizing these serves? Like it's easy for us. All we have to do is show up. But Courtney, she's the one who puts hours and hours and hours into coordinating, coming up with different backup plans when organizations cancel last minute, and figuring out how many people can go where with kids, or there are no kids, this many, that many. Like it is a lot of work, believe it or not. And so please reach out to Courtney this week and just tell her thank you for all the work that she puts into making it easy for us to serve. Like she does such an awesome job making Reach Des Moines and house group serves happen. But the last thing that I want to say, as just to close up this week's video, is just how cool it is to be a part of a church that serves, and one that prioritizes serving. Like it's so easy in our individualistic culture of self-gratification to focus on me and what I can get, and like what is the cost-benefit analysis for me to do this thing. But that's not anything like the picture of the church or a community or a personal relationship with Jesus that the Bible talks all about. The Bible, it consistently reminds us that it's less about me and it's more about we. Like it's less about what I can get and it's more about what I can give. And at Revision, we are ruthlessly going to chase a vision that looks like that, because we want to be a church that spreads the love of Jesus like wildfire. And so thanks again for helping us do that. Like whether you were organizing, sorting, cleaning, painting, harvesting, or building, thank you. Like thank you for serving. Thank you for giving of your time and ability. Thank you for making a real difference.